Hey guys, here's a week's update. This is our Easter weekend coming up, so I hope everyone's going to have a good Easter. I was out all day doing some drive warranty work. I've been playing with shivs and drive belts all day. Customer had way too much horsepower going through, not enough belts. So yeah, they were actually running a 15 horse motor on that poor little shiv right there. And the belts were just hazing. It was this was the drive, this was the driven, so you can get an idea of the ratio there. That's about 5 inch. It's about 7 inch, and on a B-size belt with that pulley ratio, you're looking at about 3.8 horsepower per belt. So he was, yeah, not near enough. Not on a 15 horse. Anyways, that's what I was doing today, and I was going to drive straight to the shop, but I thought I'd swing by the house first. And I swung down and checked the front porch, and I got me an Inco box there. So it looks like Easter Bunny comes in the form of Inco for me this year. I'm going to get this inside, and we'll open it up and see what we got. I already know what I got, but I know you guys like to live vicariously through me. So we'll go inside and open it up and see what's in there. Okay, got them on the bench, and I pulled all the staples out except for two, one on each end. So this is my first time opening, and this is my first time opening. So we're going to zip this guy open here and see what we got. They want to thank me for my business, and then they want to turn around and send me a bill. Go figure. And they want to send me paper. Now what do we got here? This is a made in Taiwan, and that is a two-piece set machine tool way covers. They fit all that in here. That's some little guy working for a bowl of rice every day getting that thing packed in there. That's something else. That's a way cover. I don't know how it could be two-piece though. Oh, there's the accordion all folded up. Look at that. Well, they really pack them in there, don't they? That was, let's see what that one costs. This might just be a packing list. Might not have any dollar amounts on it. Nah, it doesn't have any dollar amounts on it. I think I gave 24 bucks for the way covers, but we'll open that up later and get a good look at that, and that way Tom can sleep good tonight. He'll know I got a proper way cover on there, and what I've got over here, I've actually got it hanging on a pegboard. There's my Universal Mill Chip Guard Repair Kit. And I think we're going to send these on down the line to Adam. So Adam, these are coming to you, buddy. I have no need for them anymore, so it looks like my new setup will hold for a bit. All right. Let's see what else we got. They really pile on the paper, don't they? Let's see here. A bag. Oh, shell mill adapter, sweet. Yeah, I ordered a 3/4 inch shell mill adapter. That's for my new, it comes with a bolt, nice. That's R8 to 3/4 inch shell mill adapter for that new cutter I got last week. I thought I had an arbor that needed some light modification, but it turned out it needed some heavy modification. So I got that. So now my little cutter is going to be in business. Alright, what else is in here? Oh yeah. I've been looking forward to this. Eclipse Magnetics. I wonder what could be in there. It's a heavy little guy. Eclipse Demagnetizer, made in Sheffield, England. I actually waited longer for this than a Chinese one. They had a Chinese one in stock, ready to go out the door. I paid triple the price. So all you gentlemen across the pond, I'm supporting you. I'm with you there, buddy. So yeah, I paid quite a bit more for the Eclipse, and I'm hoping it's a decent quality. I just don't trust Asian electronics. Well, not Asian, more specifically Chinese electronics. They're short-lived and they take too many shortcuts. So we're going to play with that DMAG here in a little while. We all know what those are for. My little squares are kind of sticky, so we're going to de-stick them. All right, what else we got? Gosh, I don't even remember what else I got that would be so long. It's a pretty long box. Well, I was hoping this would be easy to open with just one hand. Whole gob of paper. Oh, yes, okay. Simple enough. That's a 3-inch bar of 01, and we know what I'm going to make out of that. So that's 3-inch by 1/4-inch 01 hardening material. That's all I got left. See all those other ones? Empty slots. And mine haven't even been gun blued yet. Sad. They're still sitting there with felt pin marks on them when I was surface grinding them and dialing them in and stuff. So these haven't even been finished yet. But I got everyone else's done. And yeah, I even started on something new. You saw I was working on the 6030s. These have been surface ground. There's my new maker's mark. Zoom in. Focus. It's not going to focus on that little guy. Anyways, it says bar Z in that little circle. And when they're done, they look kind of like a tactical arrowhead or something crazy, huh? Anyways, 6030s. Made 3 pairs out of some drop off. 2-inch squares currently out of stock. 3-inch squares coming. We're going to go play with our demagnetizer. I'm going to go see how magnetic my oh, I can just test the ones I just made. See how sticky these are. These are all ground and done. Ooh, there's a nice pile. Let's see how sticky these things are. Oh, figures my problems would go away as soon as my demagnetizer shows up. Oh, come on. Okay, I gotta find something magnetic to play with my new demag. Let's see if this one's sticky at all. It's kind of clingy. Okay, yeah, I got some there. Yeah, all right, and I'll even try to shake them off. And there's still, there's still a few stuck there. There's a few there. So this one's got a light magnetism. Yeah, you can see it. All right, so I'm gonna go get my demag and get it plugged in, and let's see how it works. Okay, stand by. Okay, so I got my demag in and plugged in here to the wall, and it's got a very faint hum when it's on. It's gonna be hard to remember that that's even on. And I got my little squares here with I even brought over a pile of chips. And yeah, it's sticking pretty good. There's quite a few pieces on there. So let's just see what it does. And just kind of wave it. Oh, there's some. Look at that. You just drag it over that center part. Well, I didn't bother reading the instructions or anything, but See how that does now. God, that was pretty darn easy. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Okay, so for any of you guys, this was a known issue. This was a known issue with these squares, that they had a slight magnetism to them. So for any of you guys that have already taken delivery and that's bugging you, or you say, Stan, you're just worthless, I wish you wouldn't ever ship anything that's not done, and you don't have demag capabilities, send it back to me. I'll demag them for you. I'll send it back to you. And, oh, my shell mill holder. Be nice to know if that fit. Yeah, I'm going to turn you guys off for a second. I'm going to get that thing and see make sure it fits. Well, you know, the holder itself fits like a glove. It's really nice. Feels like about a thou slip fit there. And it's got a couple of dog pins there to dog it off. So that's pretty cool. So that's going to work pretty well on my little cutter. What didn't fit was the bolt. And that's some kind of crazy looking thread. Got to be metric. Anyways, I'm going to have to, I don't think I'm just going to cut the head down on the lathe. Just trim that head down, let it drop inside the hole, and call it a day. Done deal. So that's going to be an easy fix, even though it required a little bit of work. Okay, so I got that arbor chucked up in the 3-jaw. And there's the center hole for the cutter. There's the head of that. So all I'm going to do is just to provide a little bit of clearance behind there, I'm just going to drop a couple washers in on there. Give myself a little clearance, screw that into there, and start carving away on that head. Set up, in case it's hardened, I'm going to use carbide. I got a tool holder here. I'm switching out from my shorties to my little bit larger ones. This is 1/2-inch tooling. And we're going to drop in a tool post. And what I was going to show you is a tool I made, and it's really simple to make. And this just kicks around on the lathe, and you just see the 2 scribe lines there. And it doesn't matter if you flip it over. This is your center height, so you can always come over to a tool and see if you're on at height or whatever. Like I said, this tool had something different in it, so I need to lower it. And you just slide it around on your cross slide, and it just kicks around and always on center. But it gives you a gauge. You don't have to run it up to the part. You don't have to run it up to the tailstock. You've always got a nice gauge sitting around, so you can always find center. Anyways. Just do a little touch off here. Let's get a little feed going too. Let's get a measurement. And it looks like we need to pull about 230 out of that thing. And maybe 10 thousandths clearance. Maybe pull 220 out of it, so I'll shoot 10 under. let's see where we're at with it. To 110 more. Thou over. Now we're going to slow back down the feed. Couple of RPM, and take a little 10 there. Should drop in right nice. That's a Tom Lipton special. And what does the man say? That's it. Okay, got myself a cutter now. That was what you call unfinished tooling. Okay, as long as we're talking about demagnetizers, I'm going to show you another one that I made. It was a homemade jobby. That one's really cool for larger parts. You just kind of wave them across that little center section, whatever's going on there, negative and positive poles or something's going on there. I made a little one just out of a solenoid coil for a screwdriver and little round objects. And these, this one's pretty magnetic. That's enough to piss off the Pope right there. Look at that. So, I mean, you always end up just clicking your tools on the side of a bench or something just to get your, give them a quick grab on all the crap. And what you probably saw, I made one of these and sent them to Tom, and it's just a little solenoid coil with a momentary switch on it. You just flip that, drop your driver in there, and pass your driver in and out. And then when you're done, the theory is no longer magnetic, so I always know where to find an abundance of metal shards. Well, shit balls, that didn't work. It's all in the circular motion. Wow, 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 wow. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. I was going to say another useless trinket by Stan. No, that one worked just frickin' dandy. So there's nothing down there. She's not sticking no more. So wave it in, move it around, wiggle it, get them hips moving, and your screwdrivers won't be magnetic anymore. Any solenoid coil will do. Make sure you use a momentary switch so you don't forget to turn it off. I actually have a surplus of them. I have about 6 more of these on the shelf, so I had a bunch of these, so I made a bunch for my friends, and I sent one to Tom, and I think I got 2 or 3 left. But they Any 110 volt solenoid coil will do. Momentary contact so you don't burn up the coil, and that's it. All right, guys, that's my week. We'll talk to you later. Bye.